Welcome to a new school year. We're here to talk about key components of the Students' Rights and Responsibilities booklet.
These are our rights as students in Fairfax County Public Schools.
And with these rights and freedoms comes responsibilities, so that our schools can be safe and respectful for everyone.
It's important to have guidelines so we can all understand and follow.
So please be sure to read your SR&R booklet. By following a few simple but very important rules, you can set the right tone for a successful school year.
First, let's talk about attendance. The Commonwealth of Virginia requires by law that all children between the ages of 5 and 18 attend school on a daily basis. If you receive an excessive number of unexcused absences during the school year, you may be assigned to meet with an attendance officer who will work with you and your parents to resolve the attendance issue.
When absences add up, there is a negative impact on your ability to do well in class and on your relationships with your friends and teachers. You can start to feel overwhelmed by all the assignments you need to make up. You might think skipping school to spend the day at the mall sounds like fun, but there can be long-term consequences to missing class, like not being able to pass and graduate on time.
Or you might feel like you can't go to school because you don't have your assignments completed, or because you helped by watching your little brother or sister, or because you had to work late last night. Let people know what is going on so they can help. Being at school whenever you are not sick is extremely important, even when it is hard. Counselors and other adults might be able to work out a schedule or know about a program that can help meet all your obligations and still get to school every day.
Let's talk about the dress code. We have the right to express ourselves in the way that we dress, but there are certain clothing items that are inappropriate.
We can't wear clothing that displays vulgar, discriminatory, or obscene language or images. What may be funny to you may be hurtful or offensive to others.
We can't wear clothing that promotes any SR&R violation like smoking or drinking alcohol, and we can't wear clothing that could be used as a weapon, so no studded or chain belts.
Our clothing should not expose cleavage, private parts, the midriff, underwear or boxers, or be see-through or sexually provocative in any way.
And remember, no hats or other head coverings unless required for religious or medical reasons.
These guidelines go for male and female students alike, and if you violate them, school administrators will call your parents and have them bring in something appropriate for you to wear.
Gabby, what are you doing?
Yo, man, watch. What the heck, man? What? Come on. You man. Get off of me!
And then Dave said to me it was a mess. It's a mess, man.
Hey, there's a fight in the main hall. Back off!
Guys, hey. Cool.
I didn't do anything.
We're all right. We're all right. Let's sit down and have a chat.
No, I got places to be.
No, let's go sit down.
Come on, really? It wasn't even my fault.
I know. We'll go figure this out. Ladies, I'm going to want to chat with you guys also. I saw the cell phones, and you know what our cell phone policy is, so I'll be back to chat with you a little bit later. Let's go. Follow me. All right, so you've told me everything about what happened in the hallway there. Would you mind providing me with a statement of what, writing down what happened? Tristan, you ready? Come on back. Let's talk.
Okay, let's rewind that and see what went wrong. First, you can't bring drugs to school. And yes, marijuana is a drug. You also can't bring alcohol, weapons, tobacco products, including e-cigarettes or any other banned or illegal object to school. This also applies to field trips and bus stops and any school-related activities on or off school property. School officials can search your desk, locker, or backpack if they think you're hiding something illegal. And they can search your car on school grounds if they have reasonable suspicion to do so. This ensures a safe learning environment for all students. If you accidentally bring something with you that isn't allowed on school grounds, just turn it into the office. And if you're not sure if something is allowed on school grounds, it's best to leave it at home and ask a school administrator before bringing it in.
Yo, man, watch. What the heck, man? What? Come on.
Here's another violation. Obviously, fighting at school is not allowed, but neither is recording a fight. In fact, if you videotape and share a fight, you may also face serious consequences if the administrator determines that your action has interfered with school safety or disrupted the instructional environment. Well, what about if the fight occurs off school grounds and you record it and post it online? Not a good idea. You can still be disciplined for any acts committed away from school if the conduct is detrimental to the interest of the school. So, if your video causes a disruption back at the school, you may face disciplinary action.
Get off of me!
This is another example of inappropriate use of social media. Remember, social media is designed to be a tool to enhance our lives, not to be used to call attention to inappropriate behavior or hurt or cause humiliation to others. So think before you post. Words and images can spread very quickly online, and they will come back to you in the end.
Back off!
Guys, hey. Cool.
I didn't do anything.
We're all right. Let's sit down and have a chat.
No, I got places to be.
No, let's go sit down.
Come on, really? It wasn't even my fault.
Being defiant or showing disrespect to a staff member is just wrong. There is a time, place, and behavior in which to voice your complaints if you feel like you are being treated unfairly. Being defiant can impact relationships with the teachers and can harm the climate of the classroom. If the bus driver tells you to sit down for safety reasons, just sit down. If a teacher tells you to take off your hat, just take off your hat. When students do not demonstrate expected conduct, there will be consequences. If you treat school staff with dignity and respect, they will do the same for you.
All right, so you've told me everything about what happened in the hallway there. Would you mind providing me with a statement of what, writing down what happened?
We've talked a lot about responsibility so far, but remember, we do have rights. In this scenario, the administrator failed to inform students that the written statement is voluntary. If these students had read the SR&R booklet, they would have known this. If a school administrator has reason to believe a student has committed a serious offense that would result in a referral to the division superintendent, the administrator has to make a reasonable effort to notify the student's parents as soon as possible, and before asking the student to write a statement. The only time this can be waived is if there is possible danger to the student or others, or that there is risk that the evidence will be lost or destroyed.
Now let's take a look at this same scenario, but this time with the students following the guidelines in the SR&R booklet.
My bad. No, it's on me.
No.
Sorry, man.
Hi, girls. How are we today?
Good.
You guys headed to class?
Yeah.
All right, good. You have a great day.
You too.
Students are allowed to bring personal electronic devices to school. These devices, however, should only be used for educational purposes when given permission by school staff. Inappropriate use of personal devices on school grounds or inappropriate use of school devices like a school-borrowed laptop may result in disciplinary action. Some examples of inappropriate use include using a device to make fun of, bully, or harass another student, or logging onto sites that promote sex, violence, or drug and alcohol use. If you are unsure whether something is appropriate, ask school staff first. Don't forget that even if you are using your own device at home, if something you post or forward causes a disruption at school, you can still face consequences. Threats and use of obscenity online are against the law in Virginia and can be prosecuted. And remember, once something is online, it is there forever and can impact your ability to get into college, get a job, or be inducted into the military.
We tried to come up with a funny skit about bullying, but you know what? Bullying just isn't funny. And we're not talking about the occasional horseplay, argument, or maybe even a fight.
Bullying is aggressive, usually to someone bigger or more popular, hurting a victim physically or by mocking them over social media such as Twitter or Instagram.
It's not like being once, it's keeping at it over and over again until someone feels unsafe to even go to school.
It's definitely not tough or cool. It's actually pretty pathetic. But what is cool is standing up for someone who is being bullied.
If you see a person bullying someone else, let that person know that what they're doing is wrong and hurtful. If things get serious, tell a trusted adult so that person can get help and be safe.
If you see something, say something. If it is online, text the person being targeted and tell them that you don't agree with what is being said.
And remember, sending threatening emails, tweets, or text messages, or posting obscene or threatening comments is against the law in Virginia and may result in a misdemeanor charge.
While usually not seen as a form of bullying, you also need to remember that all forms of sexting can be seen under Virginia law as solicitation or distributing child pornography. What may seem like a joke or flirting is not seen that way under the law and can get you in serious trouble.
Calling in a fake bomb threat might seem like an easy way to get school canceled for the day, but it can have really serious consequences. Did you know that school officials are required to involve the police if they receive a bomb threat, and that the vast majority of perpetrators are tracked down?
Yes, 911, this is Mike Yo, principal at Falls Church High School. I want to let you know that a bomb threat was phoned in to our school today at 6:30 in the morning, and I'm asking that you could send out the police to our school right away.
Every middle and high school has their own specially trained police officer called a school resource officer, or SRO, who is on hand to keep schools safe and secure. If you hear about anything dangerous going on, be sure to let the SRO know.
Over the course of the school year, stress from schoolwork or trouble at home can affect many students. In fact, more than 30% of students reported symptoms of depression in a recent survey. Chances are, you or someone you know will be affected by depression during middle or high school.
If you see signs of depression in a classmate, the best thing you can do is to talk about it. Offer your support and let them know you're there for them. If there are no signs of improvement, tell a trusted adult. Every school has a trained psychologist as well as school counselors who will make sure the student receives the help they need. The bottom line is that we're all in this together, so let's look out for each other.
Thank you for watching this video.
And remember, these are just some of the rights and responsibilities we have as students.
School staff are here to support you. If you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to ask.
And take some time to read the SR&R booklet to know your full rights and responsibilities.
Have a great school year!